Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bag Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Or should we say Fry-yay? Because I got my Bagel Day yarn! I've been waiting 11 days for this yarn. Almost 2 weeks. Oh, Lord have mercy. And apparently FedEx handed it off to the USPS at some point, and that's why it took so daggum long to get. Me and my local is about to have a fit because there's some mail that I haven't gotten. There's some junk mail because I signed up for that informed delivery through the U.S. Postal Service that you can sign up for free. You can go to their website and sign up to get an email every morning telling you what's coming in your mail. And there have been at least 2 instances that I didn't get the mail that I was supposed to have gotten. Luckily it wasn't anything important, but it's very unnerving. And now they do have a little thing where you can go in and go to the website and tell it that you didn't get the mail that you were supposed to get that day. And I have used that before and it worked, and then the mail was in my box the next day, but not this time. It's not worked. So I'm a little pet peeved about that. Anyway, rant over. So I got the Bagel Day yarn in 3 different colors, and where's my, yes, I have an invoice. So I got 3 cakes of liquid mercury, 3 cakes of 7 C's, and 3 cakes of Your Majesty Queen. So, and I did have a 20%, I did Google and find a 20% coupon, but then they slapped me with almost $18 worth of postage. So, the coupon wasn't that much of a help after they slapped me with that much shipping. But, it is what it is. I was going to get it either way. And so, might as well grab this purple down here because that's what I have planned on working on. I'll make something for my sister with this yarn. My sister loves purple. She's actually colorblind, and purple's one of the few shades that she can recognize. And so, yeah. And now when I looked on, I don't know about y'all, but when I looked on the website, it said that the cakes had 280 yards, which, you can work with that. But when I got these, it says approximately 328 yards and 300 meters of 100% anti-pilling acrylic, 150 grams, 5.3 ounces. It says machine wash in warm water, tumble dry, normal, do not iron, do not dry clean, do not bleach. Duh. And then has some stuff in foreign language. Let's see what else. Let's see what the hook recommendation is. Let's see, 5.0 in knitting needle and 5.0 in crochet hook, and it is considered a 4-weight yarn. But here's what we're working with. Look at that! Oh my God! And you couldn't ask for a softer yarn if you tried. This is the softest of acrylic yarn I think I have ever touched. Oh my word! And did we have any doubts? I mean, did you have any doubts that this yarn would be primo soft? So stinking soft. I mean, I'm thinking I have 3 of these in the purple. I probably will pair it with some I Love This Yarn in black and make her a shawl or something. My sister's very, very hot natured, so I'm not gonna make her a sweater, but a shawl maybe, or something she can lay across her bed or something like that. And then if she gets a little chill, which is probably pretty rare, she's very hot natured, but something she can look at and say, hey, my sissy made this for me. That's why. Because I'm really enjoying the love between me and her right now. So yes, this is gorgeous. I can't wait to get my hook into this. And I would say you could probably bump yourself up to a 6 if you wanted to, and to give yourself some more drape. You could definitely do that. And let's open this next one. And this next one is liquid mercury. Now, when I looked at it on the website, it looked green to me. Now, when I was looking at someone else's video about this yarn, they thought it looked more charcoal and black, but I see hunter green. Yeah, I mean, a little more light here. Yeah, that looks like a hunter green to me, and maybe like a crazy dark. But y'all tell me what y'all think. It's really dark, but it's beautiful. This side looks best, I think. But that is stunning, just stunning. And I'm not doing like a review. Y'all will see a project made with this yarn in the near future, of course, because of the purple with my sister. Y'all will see. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. Oh. You just want to lay on a bed of it. I mean, seriously. If you lined up, like, put a bunch of these cakes on my bed, I'd go lay on it. It's just wonderful. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I didn't hesitate in breaking out that credit card and ordering this, because I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, one more color. I'm ridiculously happy with this yarn. She did not disappoint us, y'all. She did not. And you know, if Crystal had a hand in it, that it was going to be good. She oversaw all the details of what went into this. And she's not going to work with a rough yarn. I mean, she does work with Super Saver, you know, Red Heart Super Saver. But for stitch tutorials, because she wants the stitch definition. But as far as softness, the lady knows softness. So, you know, yeah. Oh my goodness. And of course, there's our lovely label. And here is the 7 C's. And of course, this is my favorite out of all of them, because I'm a turquoise and blue fanatic. And I didn't get, I think they had one that was close to being red, but I like burgundy or red. You know, as far as reds go, I like burgundy, and then like fire engine red. Red, okay? And then burgundy. And then, of course, turquoise and shades of blue, and then green and every other color. I just like color, y'all, but I do have my favorites like anybody else. But this is gorgeous. I just love the 7 C's. Oh my gosh, this is... I don't know, because I had considered when I first ordered it making a jewel tone sweater or something with it, but I'm not sure that these really don't look like they go together. It just doesn't really. No, these do not go together. Now these no, I picked up the wrong one. These two I could easily put together. These two would complement each other just fine. And even that gold color that I almost ordered too, but didn't. Now I'm kicking myself. I should have ordered the gold too, because I really wanted that gold. But I was trying to limit how much I spent. Because I've been trying not to buy yarn. But who could pass up Bag O' Days yarn? Who? Okay? Who could pass that up? Not me. And then I got a coupon, which I was really excited about, until they slapped me with big old shipping charges. But I digress. But I think these two colors would work well together. And as soon as I could afford to, I'm going to order more of this yarn, because I can't wait to work with it. You know, and typically, you know, anti-pilling yarn can be kind of slick and splitty, but somehow I don't think this is going to be that way. This is probably going to be, because this, the one that I just finished my top with, this Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Medley, it feels very similar to this, but softer. It feels very much like this, only softer. So, and this is not slick, and it's not splitty at all. So, I'd say we're in good company. And I'm very excited. Very excited. But, yes, I think these two would look good in a project together. But the Liquid Mercury, I think will be in a project by itself. I'll probably get some more of that and just work it up in a wearable by itself. I don't think it needs to be worked with anything else. But it's gorgeous. So beautiful. Oh. my thumbnail? Okay, let's see if I can get a thumbnail of that. Yes, but I was very excited. I was hoping that this would come before I went back over to Coop's house for the weekend. But yes, it did come, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, very happy about that. Yeah, I was trying to get some crochet done, but I ended up watching true crime TV half the day, and just trying to relax a little bit. Maggie's over here squeaking lamb chop. But just look for, you know, the purple specifically. I will make her a shawl with that. I don't know what pattern I'll use yet, or what style of shawl. It really begs to be done in something besides granny stitch. I might revert back to granny stitch because it's quick for me, and my sister's not gonna be that picky. But you know, just something for her to put across her shoulders when it gets cool again, you know. But something she can have, that she can, you know, say, hey, my sister loved me enough to make this for me. And so, you know, not so much, you know, something she could drape across the bottom of her bed, you know, to make it pretty, you know, that kind of thing. I think that would be nice. So and the shawls are good for that. Because like I said, hot natured. She wears tank tops like this all the time, pretty much year round. Yeah. So I won't be making her a sweater because she won't wear it, but a shawl, yeah, that she can decorate her bed with. And eventually I'll make her a blanket that she probably won't cover up with. But my sister's colorblind, so purple is one of the few colors she can see. And it's really cool that lately, when I get to be about 8 or 9 in the morning, I'll send her a good morning sissy, and then I get a good morning back. And we've never had that kind of relationship before, you know, never. And it's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful. We're now the sisters that we should have been all along. But it took. She'll be 50 in August. She'll be 50 August 26th, and I plan on making her birthday very, very special. Very, very special. As special as I can, because she deserves it. She has come so far. And so, yes, I will be making Tina's birthday very special. She works very hard. She does DoorDash and other delivery services with her minivan, and she goes all over the surrounding area, delivering stuff to make a living. And she's very good at it, and she works very hard. And so I'm very proud of her for that. She hustles. She really does. And she has some medical issues that she deals with, but despite those, she keeps pushing. So she's tough. She really is tough. So anyway, now that I've showed this beautiful stuff, y'all just have to stay tuned for what I make with it. Like I said, I'm not going to do a review in this video. This is going to be kind of just short and sweet. This is what I got. These are the colors, and this is a little bit of what I plan to do. I think this color will probably be a sweater for moi. I'll go back and look at the colors. I think maybe I might go back and get the gold next month, maybe. I don't know, but I think I'm going to go back and get the gold and maybe some more purple, and pair those three together for a sweater of some sort. I think that'd be pretty. But I just can't keep my hands off of it because it's just so lovely. It's just so lovely, and you could tell that it's plied perfectly. It's not going to split. It's really not. And the only thing I could find to compare it with is that Premier, you know, anti-peeling worsted medley. That's the only one, as far as yarns that I've worked with that have been very nice. That's the only one I've worked with that really, you know, feels, and as far as the plies go and the feeling of it, that's the only one that compares. Even that is not as soft as this. So if that tells you anything. Now, I haven't ordered, or I don't have any of the Premier gradient cakes, because them jokers is $8.99 a piece. and I can't, you know, I can't justify that expense at the moment. Even when they were on sale, I was broke. So yeah, there's that. But you know, I think this is probably right on par with those gradient cakes as far as softness and beauty, overall beauty. I do like the tonal look of this, the fact that they're, you know, it goes from light to dark, but it doesn't go like in the middle. It doesn't like go all the way really light. You know, it just it stays the same color. You know, a lot of ombres and gradients and stuff, they start with like a really pale, almost white color, and you know, that's not always conducive to what you're trying to do. So for it to just be a really light shade of the main color, and then to just get darker and darker and darker, and then go back to light, that works for me. That works for me very well. So I'm very happy with that. So let me see if I can show you the other. Because see, you know, they look a little different in each cake. They look a little bit different, which is fine. I tend to, I know a lot of, you know, folks color control, and that's fine. If you're, you know, if I was doing, now if I'm doing a hexagon cardigan sweater, I will do some color control, because I like both sides to match. But with this, I think it will be just fine. I think that, I think you could probably get them really close to matching if you try to, you know, start and stop at the same particular shade. You could do a little color controlling if you wanted to, but I don't think it would, you know, be drastically different from one side to the next because of how it's set up. I don't think it's going to be an issue at all if you don't color control. So definitely Hexicardi probably with this, or some other top. I might do another raglan top. I didn't keep up with my yardage with this one, so I don't know if this is enough. I probably could pair it with a solid, but I don't want to. So I need at least 3 more cakes just to make sure I have enough. So I'll go back and get me 3 more of this, and then the gold, and anyway, I want more. If that I'll just make that point now. I want some more of it in more colors. Yeah, but that's not in the budget right now. There are, and also my favorite blues musician, Joe Bonamassa, is coming back to Shreveport in November of this year, and so I got to save money to go to see him again. He's got a new album, and so that's definitely why he's touring, because he's going to be singing his new album. So yeah, and I want the good seats. I want to actually see him and not just hear him. If that makes sense. And now that I'm 200 pounds less than I was when I saw him the first time, I can stand up and boogie if I want to. You know what I mean? And this girl is gonna boogie. I don't know if Coop is, I don't know if I'm taking Coop or if I'm gonna take John. John doesn't really do crowds or loudness, so maybe not. John being my younger son who's autistic, so it might not be his scene, but I'll get someone to go. I think Coop will probably end up going with me, my new man. I think he'll probably end up going with me. Yeah, but he's more into like 80s music, like Iron Maiden, Megadeth, you know, Wasp, you know, old school heavy metal stuff. That's more his speed, which is fine. I like some of that stuff too, but I'm of course, I love blues music very much, and all different. I like the old school blues music as well as the new school blues music. So and Joe Bonamassa is a little bit of both. So and his guitar skills are far superior to a lot of people. The man's been playing guitar since he could walk. He's got 500 guitars, and he switches guitars every song. Because they're all perfectly tuned to whatever song he's going to play. So, yeah, to say that I'm mildly obsessed with Joe Bonamassa is an understatement. Let's just say that I'm about Joe Bonamassa like Crystal is about, Lord have mercy, what is that? What? Freddie Mercury. Yeah. I'm about Joe like she is about Freddie Mercury. Yeah. I just can't afford the collection of memorabilia and stuff that she does. But yeah, that's a correct assessment. Yes. I would have lots of his stuff around me if I could afford it. But it gets pricey. He has a website and everything. So, yeah. But he ain't even 50 yet. He's still young. He's going to be around for a while. Hopefully. But yeah, I like him. And then also like Buddy Guy, and which is in his 80s, and he's been around forever. And I like Joanne Taylor Shaw and Samantha Fish, and Sue Foley is a Canadian. So my Canadian friends, y'all probably know who Sue Foley is. And she has a song called The Ice Queen. I absolutely love that song. I love that song. And she can really play. Her and Joanne Taylor Shaw can really play. And Susan Tedeschi, oh my goodness, that woman's voice. Oh, divine. So, yeah. So that's what's on, well, Beth Hart is on my TV. So she ranks right up there with Joe Bonamassa, in my opinion, as far as her singing abilities. Beth Hart, she's gorgeous, and she can really sing. So I don't think she plays guitar. She just she plays piano is what she plays. But her singing is so good. So anyway, I know y'all didn't tune in to talk about my blues music, but oh well, if you stuck around to listen to it, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna get this video uploaded, and I'll have to go head out to go get Johnny in a minute. And we're gonna try to. We hit up a snow cone stand the other day that was right across the street from the Super One. It got us a watermelon snow cone. Oh, it hit the spot. It hit the spot. It was, man, it was good. And I thought maybe the sweetness would bother me, but it didn't. But that cold to my tummy felt good. So I'm going to look for them when we get back across the bridge, because I got to go over the bridge into Bossier to get him and then come back. Hopefully they'll be set up at that place again, or maybe find another snow cone place that we can go to. So because I want a snow cone this afternoon. It's in the 90s here already, and so it's good weather to eat snow cones. But I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll do another video as soon as I can. Now I'm going to take my tripod with me this weekend, and I might do a crochet and chat on the back porch over there. I don't know yet. I had been thinking about that, but he's got a really nice back porch, so I might try to do that. I know I'm taking my tripod, and of course I'm always taking my phone. So there might be something involved in that on Saturday or Sunday. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what we're doing. But yeah, I'll try to do that. I make no promises though, but I will try. Otherwise, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming and visiting with me and sharing in this yarny yumminess. Because let me tell you, if you have the means to get you some of this Bagel Day yarn, I highly recommend you do so, because it's so pillow soft, and I have no doubt that it's going to work up beautifully, and I'm going to have fun playing with it. Yes, I'm going to have fun playing with it. But y'all have a good weekend, and I love you, and so does Jesus. And of course, please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. Mine is laying over here on the floor. See y'all soon. Bye.